Good morning, guys. It is Saturday and it's a football day for us. So it's our first playoff game. So we ended the regular season. When I say we, I'm talking about my youngest son. It's, some people call it Pee Wee, some people call it Little League. It's his age group is 10. So he's on the junior team of our organization. And we finished up regular season last week, and today is our first playoff game, and we play at 3. Typically on Saturdays we play at 1, so we're a couple of hours later today, but it did allow for me to kind of have a slower morning, which I always appreciate, and take this thing out. I was listening to a YouTube video earlier, so but it did allow for a slower morning, which I appreciate. So I was able to get up and I did a 45-minute Peloton ride, and I was feeling a little my hip flexors felt a little tight, so I had my husband stretch me out, which was, it felt good, but it was also painful. And my husband, I always say he takes me way too fast, and he tells me I'm a terrible client, so whatever. So I had him stretch me out, and then I went and cleaned the kitchen a little bit. And so we're gonna do football today, and I don't know really what the weekend is gonna hold. I don't have anything really planned. Last night was Halloween, and my oldest had they had an away game, so he had to go to the away game for band. And then my youngest and my husband went to our local football game here. And so I decided to stay home because it's a little chilly, and I don't like cold weather at all. Like, I'm already a cold-natured person. I hate being cold. And when I say cold, it's usually cooler for most people, but it's cold to me. So I opted to stay home, and I just watched the football game on YouTube. So I don't know really what we have going on today outside of football. I'm sure we'll grab something to eat, but yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. It's really interesting. I did want to mention, like, I've been having like these really interesting dreams. I would say within the last 3 weeks, I've had 2 dreams about drowning, and I'm not sure what that means. So the first dream I had, I was in a car that was going into like the ocean, and the windows were up, and I remember like I could like really physically feel my body reacting in my sleep. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, this is how I'm gonna go, because there just wasn't enough time to try to roll the windows down. And then I had a similar dream last night about drowning. I wasn't in a car, but I was just in the ocean and just drowning. But in this particular dream, I was just kind of willing to just let my body just, accept what was happening. And I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about those dreams. Maybe it's some kind of like, emotionally I feel overwhelmed, or like I'm drowning in something. I don't know. I need to really, it may not mean anything, but because it's come up twice in the last, at least 3 weeks, I'm thinking there's some kind of meaning behind it that I need to maybe try to explore. So I might need to sit down with my thoughts and do some journaling to try to figure out what I'm feeling. Maybe there's something internal that's deeper that I may be feeling that I'm not acknowledging, that's showing up in my dreams while I'm sleeping. And so I don't know. I just wanted to mention that to see if anyone maybe has any insight about dreams that involve water and drowning. And again, maybe it's nothing at all, but maybe it's something, I don't know. So anyways, I just wanted to check in and say hello, and we'll see what happens this Saturday, but I'll try to take you guys along with me this weekend, I know that I really do need to go to the grocery store and get some stuff to cook next week. I am not a really big person. I'm not big on going in the grocery store. I usually will order online and then go pick up. I used to love going to the grocery store. Like when I first moved out on my own, I thought it was so much fun to go to the grocery store and do, and shop. And I just felt like such an adult. And now at 42, I'm over it. I'm like, no, I want what's easy and what's convenient. And so usually I'll shop online and then pick up. And it also is helpful to me to just not see something that I think I want and just buy it while I'm in the store. It's easy to kind of get sidetracked and make purchases that aren't really necessary. And so ordering online and picking up is helpful. So I know that I need to do a HEB order, and I also need to go to Sam's Club to get some stuff as well. So I may do those things tomorrow, but we'll see how the day goes. Or how the weekend goes. But anyways, again, I just wanted to pop in and say hello, and I will chat with you all later. Wish us luck. Y'all, this game is stressing me out. It's 6-0. We're up. There's just under 5 minutes in the third quarter. It's win or go home, so we need to pull it out. Here we go. We won. 19-6. Live to play another day. So excited. Thursday, and I'm not gonna put my husband on camera because he doesn't want to be on camera, but we're gonna go pick up lunch and have a really quick lunch date. We're just going to Chick-fil-A, and then we're gonna go home and eat it at home. So before I hop back into work, I just wanted to take a minute to kind of talk about something that my husband and I discussed maybe a few weeks back. One of the things that we are working to be more intentional about is finding, small moments where we can spend time together. So our lives are really full, specifically during the first semester of school. Our boys are really busy, and so that means that we're really busy. And then my husband coaches football, so that takes a lot of time throughout the week and on the weekends as well. And so we really kind of had to, think about where we can find moments to spend time with each other, because I am a huge believer in being mindful of cultivating your relationship with your spouse, because kids are going to grow up and sports are going to stop, and life is still going to go on with your spouse. So I think it's very important to take time to get to know each other as individuals and as a couple, and to grow together. And so one of the things that my husband recommended for us to do is, on the days that we are home together, which our work from home schedules are different. And so, but like today, we're both working from home. And so we decided to go grab lunch, nothing fancy, just quick Chick-fil-A run, came home, sat at the table and talked together. And so, it's not anything that's on a grand scale, but it is something that's intentional and that matters. I am very much a person who likes to spend time with my husband. He is my favorite person. He's the one that I want to spend most of my time with. And so sometimes the busyness can be difficult. And so it's really, really important for us to try to find those moments where it can just be the two of us and we can kind of catch up and, talk about what's on our minds or just have small talk. And so that's what we were able to do today. So for any of you out there who have kids, I'm definitely not an expert on anything. But any of you who are out there who are just married, try to find time together. It's really important for the foundation of your relationship. And so I just wanted to kind of share that with you and encourage you all to do that. Particularly for those of you who are step parents, you may be able to relate to the difficulty in coming into a situation and just kind of trying to find your way and find your place and find your value within an establishment, within a family that's already been grounded. And so it is even more so important, I would venture to say, to really find those times with your spouse, to build together just as with the two of you. And that's something that we're still learning to do. We've been married for 6 years, and I think that learning is something that is lifelong, even as it relates to relationships. And so as a step parent and a second wife, it's been an adjustment to kind of be able to find those moments where the two of us can just really be a couple and not anything else to anyone else except for husband and wife to each other. And so that's, a process that we will have to continue to put at the forefront of our relationship in our day-to-day, and really, really be intentional about it. I'm not saying that for, biological mothers and fathers that you don't have the same issue. Just from my perspective, And where I am in my life, I know that sometimes it can be difficult as a step parent and a second wife to just really kind of find your footing and find where you fit and how you fit into something that has already has history and tradition and establishment. And so us being able to spend time together is something that is very healthy and something that will keep us in a place that is, what am I trying to say? That will keep us grounded and make sure that we're making each other a priority, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to hop back in to work for the day. It's been a pretty steady day, not too bad today, which is why we had time to go get lunch. His schedule is a lot busier than mine, full of meetings, more than I am. So I'm glad we were able to kind of steal away for a little bit. But yeah, so, and I want to also say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I so greatly appreciate it. It is still very, very terrifying that I am uploading to YouTube and sharing parts of my life because I am very much a private person. But I also want to be a bright spot for someone in any way that I can. There's so much going on in our world and in our country. And if my little quirky videos are helpful, or if, my little bit of insight and experience is helpful to someone else, then I'm happy to share that. So thank you so very much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel and are watching my videos. I really, really appreciate every moment that you spend here with me. So with that said, I'm going to get back to work and I'll see you guys later. Made it to the weekend, y'all. It's at the end of the week and I am glad about it. I'm trying to make sure Friday, I am going to run a couple of errands. I have to, really it's just one. I have to stop by Sephora. I ordered some hair products that I need to pick up. I ordered it earlier this week and it's been a couple days, and so I need to go pick that up. And then I think I'm gonna run my car through the car wash because it's a little dusty and it's really sunny today, and I think it's going to be sunny over the weekend, so I don't want to drive around in a dusty car. And when I get my car detailed, my husband usually takes it, which is what my preference is. I prefer to have it hand washed and like get the inside really clean, but I don't have time to do that right now, so I'll have to do it later. So I'm just gonna run my car through the car wash, and I'm gonna go to Sephora first, pick up my order. I might look around, I really don't need to because I don't need to spend any money. And I'm trying to talk myself out of going to Dutch Brothers to get a drink because I am supposed to be prioritizing water. And I'm on the struggle bus because I really want to go. That's what the end of the week is for, right? I don't know. We'll see. But we made it. It's Friday. And I'm looking forward to the weekend. did good, y'all. didn't buy anything else, even though I was very tempted. Crap myself. It's hard. And there's so many cute girly things and nice smells. And Sephora has I think 30% off coupon too, so it makes it more tempting to buy something just because there's a coupon, but then you're spending money still that you don't necessarily need to spend, just a little less. Now I'm gonna go take my car for the car wash and go home so that I'm not tempted to go spend more money just for the sake of spending money. It's nice when it's a nice day, which makes me want to be outside. But being outside typically means I want to go shopping. And I'm not in need of anything. There's some things that I want, but the holidays are here and I need to just be aware of my spending. So I'm gonna go to the car wash and go home, which is not fun, but that's adulting, making wise decisions. So I wanted to show you guys what I got from Sephora. So I went and picked up some Moroccan oil. It's the Moroccan oil treatment mist. So it's basically the pump oil. If you're familiar with the brand, they have a really light oil that you can pump, but they also have it in a spray. So I started purchasing this probably about a month ago because it's just easier to use. So after I flat iron or wash my hair, then I'll use the mist on my hair. And so it's a smaller bottle. It's about 20 bucks. I got it for 17 and some change because Sephora has their sale right now, so you get 30% off. So it's a small bottle here, and then it also comes with the pump, with the nozzle that you can change out. So I highly recommend the brand. I love it. A stylist that I used to go to, she moved away, and I love her and I wish she would come back. But she put me on some Moroccan oil and I've used it ever since, and it's very lightweight, so that's why I really like it, because it doesn't weigh your hair down. So that's what I went to Sephora to pick up, and again, I'm proud of myself for not going crazy in there because I could have. So Dutch Brothers won. And I know the technical name is Dutch Bros, but I just feel weird about saying Dutch Bros. So I just picked up a fizz water, and I add sugar-free peach and sugar-free strawberry syrup, I believe. And it's basically tastes like a refresher. It's really, really good. I highly enjoy it. It's very refreshing. So that's what I got today. So now I really am gonna go home. Hey y'all, it's Saturday. Good morning. I am up and about to do hopefully a 45-minute walk on the treadmill. It is football Saturday. It's our second playoff game, and I am really nervous. The team that we're playing, they are undefeated. They're a really good team. And if we win, we get to go to the Super Bowl. If we lose, then that's it. That's the end of our season. And every weekend and every football season, I tell myself I'm not going to get up in arms about, 10-year-old football. And every year I prove myself wrong. And so my nerves are just all over the place. So I'm hoping that getting up and doing some movement will help calm me down a little bit. But yeah, I am really kind of anxious about today. Overall, we've had a great season. The kids have grown tremendously. My husband has done an excellent job as a head coach. I'm so very proud of him. The way that he pours into the kids is just amazing, not just as it relates to football, but just life lessons and about being young men and being responsible. And I'm just really, really proud of him, and his love and joy for kids definitely shows through his coaching. And so I'm excited for him and for our little one. Our youngest loves football, and we really want to get to the Super Bowl. Our oldest played football, but it's, he could kind of take it or leave it. It's not really his thing. And his team went to the Super Bowl and they won. And so we're hoping for the same for our youngest. But today is going to be a rough one, possibly. I am cautiously optimistic, but I'm really kind of nervous. So my plan is to walk, get some steps in, and then I'm going to shower and get dressed so we could head out. And y'all say a prayer for me because I'm all over the place this morning. My nerves are really, really bad, and it's going to be fine. Whether we win or lose, it's going to be fine. It's been a great season. Of course, the kids are going to be disappointed, which is the hard part. If we lose, they're going to be disappointed. But, we'll get through it. So anyways, I am going to get started with my day, and I'll check in with you later. proud of my husband. He did a great job of coaching this year. He is by far the best, most knowledgeable football coach. So, but we had a great season, and I'm ready to get something to eat.